Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing the clean makeup look. I've been seeing this trend all over TikTok and I wanted to bring it to YouTube to show you guys what I have been doing to kind of like step up my everyday kind of routine, natural, no makeup look. It's kind of like what I'm going for. Model, off-duty, glowy, the whole shebang. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments if you guys want more makeup related videos. Press that bell icon to be notified every time I post. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started. When doing these glowy makeup looks and these model off-duty looks, a lot of the time they'll have their hair sleek. My hair is on 2-day hair, so it's not oily or anything, and I don't want to put any products in because I want it to last a couple days longer. So all I'm going to do is brush my hair, like slick back, and then put it up in a claw clip. My favorite brush when it comes to slick ponytails and just sleek hair in general is this Diana or D9001 brush. It has a lot of bristles, so like this is great for like just that sleek look. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I also have a little mirror next to me and my big mirror because I'm sitting at my desk. So if you see me looking around, that's why. This is good for now. I'm just going to leave it like this while I do my makeup, and then we can fix and do whatever after. Now before getting into the makeup look, I need to prep my skin by doing my skincare. So if you guys want an in-depth skincare routine, I already have one on my channel, so I will put that in one of the cards if you guys want to check that out. So I'm first toning my face, then adding a serum, an under eye cream, last my moisturizer. Also ignore my nails. I know they're over a month long and I need to take them off. Actually, my lips are a little dry, so I'm going to add some Vaseline while we do this look. Now that my skin and everything is done, I'm just gonna make sure there's no little hairs or anything around my eyebrows, kind of shape them, and then make sure there's no hairs on my lip. Now that my face is prepped and ready to go, I'm going to start with my primer, which I want to go for a very glowy look. So I'm going to be using the Glam Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizing Hydrating Mega Illuminate in Nude Glow. I got this as a sample and it makes your face very shiny. Smells good. Smells like vanilla, which is probably already too much, but that's okay. My face is definitely glowy now. If it wasn't glowy before, it definitely is now. Gotta say that. Now starting off with skin, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Camo CC cream and a little bit of the NYX BB cream. This, I should have gone a lighter color, but I haven't yet. This is like my going into spring kind of color, like starting to get a little bit. So I just mix a little bit of this with it. I'm going to be using a beauty blender to apply. So I mix this on the back of my hand, kind of mix the two shades together. I feel like I need a little bit more. Oh my god. So I just cleaned my sponge. Well, I cleaned all my brushes not that long ago, but I clean my brushes and sponges and everything with baby shampoo, and I just love the smell because it just smells like clean. Now it just reminds me of clean brushes. Don't forget the nose crease. I always lift my nose and blend into it. I don't think this shade looks too light. I think it matches nice. I mean, I have a lot of red and color pigmentation in my face, so I feel like every time I put on anything on my face, I'm like, oh, it looks too light, but it's just because I'm actually covering my redness. I really do love the finish of the e.l.f. Camo CC cream. I feel like if you have dry to combination skin, it's like the perfect foundation. I mean, you can build this up. Like I could put 2 coats of it to make a real full color coverage, but for this natural glowy look, I don't want to put too much. Okay, so then for contour and concealer, I'm going to be using the NYX Wonder Stick in Universal, and then for concealer, the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is a really light shade. I'm only going to add the tiniest bit, and also this is really full coverage, so I'm only going to be doing the tiniest bit, just at the corner of my eye, down the side of my nose, and then a little bit lifting my eye, and then a little on the chin, a bit, and then a tiny bit on the bridge, the tip of my nose. You can already see that a tiny bit goes a long way, and how much this concealer really also very glowy finish to it. For cream contour, I just put the stick directly on my skin, and I don't go on my actual crease. I go above on the cheekbone itself, so it gives that little bit of a cheekbone lift. So I should have put it here, but I'm putting above it. And this I always go back and add more, you know, build up a little bit. I don't want to add too much. It's kind of hard to take back. It's easier to add more on just the sides of my forehead, and then the bottom lip. It gives it the bottom lip a little bit more of a puckered look. Right, a line underneath my chin, a line, and then on the sides of my nose. Start on the outer point and then go in, because I'm trying to make my round nose pointy, and then a little bit across the bridge. And when I blend, I only blend up. I do not blend down for any of this. Make sure it's blended into the hairline. I know it makes your hair, if you have dark hair, gray looking, but that we can fix later. I just love how natural the finish of the Wonder Stick is. I have used this forever. I honestly got recommended that on some YouTuber and have never turned back. My go-to, is inexpensive, and literally goes great on every foundation I've tried. Now the universal shade might not be good on everyone, but me and the winter is like best friends. And you can see how that made the lip a little bit darker underneath, blending the jawline. I don't like to add too much along my jawline because then it'll look dirty, I feel like. Forehead, everything is blended. Kind of want to make it a little bit darker. I'm just gonna add the tiniest bit more. That's not tiny, but. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline and just kind of go underneath where I put bronzer to kind of clean up the line. This is a little bit of a darker shade than my other one, so I feel like it will look more natural. I'm gonna wipe off the foundation off my lip. It's kind of drying and annoying. For liquid blush, I'm gonna be using the Benetton. I got this as a sample a while ago, but I'm just trying to use it up, and it does a job. It's not like my all-time favorite, but I actually like it more as a lip tint than I do a liquid blush. But I learned you can't let it sit for too long because it will stain the spot that you put it. I think I was fast enough. I really like blush in the winter a lot. I like the rosy cheek look, but also I already have really rosy cheeks in general. This to me looks so natural. Like, this is what I normally look like. I just added some to my lip, but it's so weird. The applicator feels like a nail polish brush, so it's kind of like weird feeling on my lips. It kind of tickles, but I mean, it does the job. Every once in a while I will keep blending out my under eyes because I crease the most there. I feel like there, my smile lines are my most crease. Actually, I lied. And my eyelid. So I will powder there later, but just while I'm doing everything else, I like to continue to blend them because I don't want them to sit for too long. Now I'm going to be using the NYX Born to Glow liquid highlighter. This a little goes a long way. Even that might be too much. So I'm just gonna try to take as much off. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I can't get enough of highlighter. I'm like addicted to it. Bring a bit for my nose. Liking it. Very glowy. Right now in person my skin matches perfectly, but I feel like with the ring light and my desk light it makes me look so white and like washed out, especially my face. So if it does in person, this looks like my skin, literally like I didn't put anything on. Now for powder, I'm going to use the Fit Me powder in 110. I'm not using a loose powder because I want this to be very natural. Like, I still want my whole face to be really glowy, and right now my skin's kind of on the drier side, so doing a pressed powder instead of a loose powder for a more natural look. I'm just blending out my creases and everything beforehand because you don't want to set the crease. I'm just keeping it real tight underneath the eye. Now for my setting powder, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. I've been trying this out recently. I prefer the Morphe one because it's more like a mist. This one kind of like sprays, kind of like all over the place. So it's not my favorite for that, but I'm just using it for now. And while while it's still kind of wet, I'm just getting the flat side of my sponge that has nothing and just pressing my skin. Kind of like pressing the powder in. Okay, now moving on to brows. I'll use my Real Techniques brow brush and brush my eyebrows through because there might be some foundation or powder, who knows, but just kind of brushing it through and it'll be ready for product. So for my brows, I'm going to be using the NYX brow glue. I talked about this in my Amazon haul. Like online I'll say it's in stock and then I get there and it's nowhere in sight. So I think they sell that really well, and I've only been using this for a little bit. So what I do is brush my eyebrows kind of like straight up. This looks crazy at first, making sure I brush all the way to the end, let that sit for a second. I'm going to start the other brow. Now getting this and pushing the hairs down so it has kind of like a fluffy look. I mean, I guess you could leave it this fluffy, but for me it's a little too crazy looking. I don't know, I think I'd have to get used to doing it like that, and also someone professionally doing my eyebrows because I do my eyebrows at home and they need to be trimmed. So yeah, I'm not leaving it like that today. And this is how I've been doing my eyebrows. I can fill them in if I'm feeling it, but today I'm not. Kind of liking this very natural look. If I was going to fill them in, I've been recently trying the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen, and I usually just feather mostly my ends. I like to focus on my ends because that's the thinnest part of my eyebrow. But besides that, that's what I've been using recently. Now I'm gonna curl my eyelashes using this eyelash curler. I still don't know the name. Hanzo? I don't really know, but it's from Target. Actually, I want to kind of add something to my eye area, so I think I'm going to add a little bit of the Wonder Stick on top of my crease and blend it out, kind of like that. And then a little bit of the Born Glow highlighter in the corner. I'm gonna set it with that powder from earlier because it would most likely if I didn't do this. For mascara, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I've been using this for like almost a year, like maybe 6 months, something like that. But yeah, it's pretty good. The only thing is I feel like sometimes it transfers. This is the waterproof one too, but I feel like it a little bit transfers at night, or I'll get like little flakes. But I feel like I haven't had a mascara from the drugstore that doesn't not do that. I feel like they always kind of like flake down my face. After I do a second coat of mascara, I'll just comb through using that brow foam from Real Techniques. And I did get a little bit of mascara on the lid, so I just let it dry for a little bit, and then I'll just get a Q-tip and kind of roll and just like lick it off. It's like once it dries, it just pretty much comes off. But I mean, this mascara does do the trick. Like, I feel like I don't need to wear like eyelashes or anything for my eyelashes to look big. The mascara does it, but it's just not my all-time favorite. I just feel like I get a little flake at the end of the day, and it's just so annoying, and I need to explore more with mascaras. But while we wait for it to dry the flake off the extra mascara that's on my eyelid, I'm going to be putting on the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Moon. Now that I took off all the extra mascara, I'm just gonna spray my face one more time to completely set it. This is the final look. I love how glowy it is, very natural, pretty close to my real skin. I mean, I did have a couple blemishes and everything, but this pretty much covered it up pretty well. I wouldn't do all these steps every day because I feel like it's a little too much, but if I'm going somewhere or kind of have a little bit more time, this is what I would definitely go for. Now, this hairstyle I feel like is not my all-time favorite, doing like this slick back hair like this. I love my hair naturally down, but just to give it that look, this is good for now. Next time I would do big hoops or something, because I feel like when your hair is up like this, big earrings really complete the look. But otherwise, all the products that I used today, I will link down below if you guys are interested in anything. Now, if you're more on the oily side, I feel like this, you would need to use powders and incorporate that. But for me, I don't get that really oily in the winter, so will last pretty long on me. This will last all day actually. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from me next. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow all my socials, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!